John Lindell over at James River Church made a bold announcement saying that Mark Driscoll needs to repent. Now, this video was made live on James River Church YouTube channel, and John held nothing back with this call for Mark to repent. And what's led to this has been nothing but a mess. Now, if you don't know what's going on or the situation at hand, John Lindell, who is the head pastor over at James River Church, recently held a men's conference. Now, at this men's conference, there are a plethora of different things and entertainment. So you've got guest pastors preaching and teaching, and then you also have entertainment such as monster trucks and a boxing match and an NFL kicker kicking footballs into the stand, as well as what was most controversial, which was the gentleman who was a sword performer who swallows swords for a living, climbed a pole 30 to 50 feet tall, was shirtless while doing it, and Mark Driscoll accused this man and accused this performance of being the Jezebel spirit coming into this conference. Now, there's been a lot that's happened since then, from Mark publicly sitting on stage with John, apologizing after doing this, and now Mark seems to be unapologetic in what he's doing. So in today's video, we're going to dive into these 7 bold announcements from Mark Driscoll to one of John Lindell's sons that are concerning. The first thing that Mark told David over the phone was this: there is something wrong with James River Church. The second thing is the leadership is enmeshed, which basically means he's saying the leadership is completely against Mark Driscoll. The third thing was there is something evil at work in James River Church. There is a mixture of the sinful and sacred. So now he's getting even bolder with what his claims are against James River Church. The fourth thing he says, the only reason God is still blessing it is because of the foundation that was previously built over at James River Church. More claims, more things said. The fifth thing, David, this is Mark Driscoll telling David Lindell, John Lindell's son, David, you need to separate yourself, and if you don't, the church will shut down. Now he is telling David, who is the son of John, separate yourself. Number 6, this is a word from the Lord, and it's most important time of your life, David. Now, Mark is making this claim that this is coming from the Lord. The seventh thing he says is now he turns it not on David, not on John, but on John's other son, Brandon Lindell, where he says, Brandon is a broken man and wrong for allowing this performer. Something is wrong with him. And Mark then goes on and accuses Brandon of some dark, secret sins. Now, there's a lot to be said about all of this, but for Mark Driscoll to kind of try and implement and cause this division on really no grounds is concerning. The fact that Mark Driscoll went from calling out this performance, saying it was the Jezebel spirit, to apologizing on stage with John, to then putting a picture up of him and John on his Instagram, basically making it seem like we're all good, everything's fine, to then removing that picture and then calling John's son David and saying these 7 things. Mark Driscoll is out of line. Now, I don't agree with James River Church and what they do and what they teach, but that doesn't mean that I'm okay with what Mark Driscoll is doing here. Mark Driscoll is in the wrong and needs to be called out for that. This is a complete mess, and we need to all be in prayer for this entire situation, because it's only getting messier and it's only making the church look bad. To people on the outside, this is nasty. This is drama. This is not what people want to see. So let's be in prayer for this entire situation, for Mark, for John, for James River Church, because they were even getting death threats sent to their church. Nobody should be receiving death threats, no matter your opinion on this situation. So let's just be in immense prayer, and let's just pour in to the body with much prayer. Cool, guys. If you enjoyed that video, smash the subscribe button and also leave a like and comment. That helps with the YouTube algorithm as well as getting it in front of more eyes. And if you enjoyed this video, I would encourage you, give this one a check out.